Hey, what's going on? Let's talk about my stretching and posture stuff. So what I'm going to do is play a video in the background and I'll just talk over it. But I mean, the video is pretty self-explanatory, but it would be pretty boring if you just saw the video, so I'll just see if I can make it a bit more interesting by talking about some things. So this is obviously sped up. But this is my flexibility routine. So I have two main goals here. One is flexibility, and the other one is posture. So for flexibility, it's going to help me with a couple of things. The main reason is for like breakdancing and tricking later on. So I definitely need to be flexible for that. And for posture, it's more just going to be to relieve myself of some pain that I have. Because I'll talk about it when I actually do the posture stuff. So for now, this is just for flexibility. And this routine I do minimum 3 days a week. So I have 3 days off. And on at least those 3 days, I'll do this. Everything is held for about 1 minute. And this is I do this in my bedroom, and I have like, you can't see it, but I have a TV at the end of my bed where I watch South Park and stuff like that. I've been watching old South Park episodes, so I might put one or two South Park episodes and try and use this stretching time to relax and get my willpower back up to do other stuff. So for example, like today I played piano for like a bit over an hour, and then I stretched for like 40 minutes just to try and relax before I did other stuff like juggling, and then I did a workout. But if I were to just do hard stuff like piano and then straight into juggling, straight into working out, it's really taxing. So this is like a kind of break that I use to try and get my energy back. Stuff like this I'm doing at the moment is for squats, and that's going to help me with my leg workout, and it's also going to help me later on when I do Olympic weightlifting, because my squat mobility is really bad at the moment, so that's going to help me for that. What I'm doing here is I'm just leaning forward on my ankles to stretch out the calves, if that's not kind of obvious. And this is actually like pretty much my flexibility when it comes to my hamstrings. It's really bad. I can't even touch my toes or do anything like, I can't. It's just horrible. It's really bad. I should note that I'm at work 4 days a week. So I'm sitting there for like 8 hours in a chair at work. So what I actually like to do is do a lot of hamstring stretching when I'm working. So I can, sit on my computer and lean forward and just straighten out my leg and stretch my hamstrings like that. I'm also trying to do some posture stuff at work, like stretching out my chest and stretching out my calves. And I try to get up and do a little bit of stretching at work a few times. So I'm not just stretching 3 times a week. This is my main routine that I do 3 times a week. And then when I'm at work, I'll be stretching my hamstrings a few times a day. And maybe if I'm feeling particularly tired, I'll do this routine after work. Because I'll just be too tired to do other stuff. I might talk about my posture while waiting. My posture is really bad, so I have a few issues. And they're the type of issues that actually cause me pain. So the biggest one I want to get rid of is my forward shoulder. Like I have rounded forward shoulders, and I actually have like really bad pain here back in the back behind my right shoulder. So I'm hoping to stretch my chest out and fix my rounded shoulders basically the main reason for that is just to get rid of the pain that I'm experiencing. And I need to straighten up my posture so that I can play piano for longer, because at the moment when I play piano for about 1 hour or 1.5 hours, my back starts to hurt and ache. So there's like practical applications to fixing up my posture. It's not just about looks, it's about being able to do the stuff I want to do without experiencing pain. So this is what I'm doing after my workouts. I'm stretching out my chest. This is the stretch that I do pretty much every day. So I don't need to do this 3 times a week. I can do this at work. And I try and do it at work. Just stretching out my chest and my shoulders a little bit. And this I do at least 3 times a week after my workouts. This is hopefully going to help with my back posture. So I'm using the weight there just to help really straighten my shoulders out. Otherwise it'd be kind of hard to get a good stretch in there. This stuff's, I don't know, it's kind of hard, it's like boring to do. It's not really fun. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it up long term without my willpower just sort of giving up and me stopping it. And here I just use a stick, like a broom handle, to try and stretch out my shoulders. I'm not like 100% sure if this sort of like fix my problem, but I'm just giving it a crack anyway. This is so uncomfortable to do. It's like not pleasant at all. And here is a posture exercise thing that I'm doing once a day. I'll probably put a link in the description to the video where the guy actually explains it. But this is to help with my posture, so hopefully it helps straighten up my upper back. Kind of looks funny, and you can see my chin looks really fat here because I'm like tucking in my chin against the wall as much as I can. And I'm grimacing at the moment because I don't know if my shoulders are just weak, but when I'm doing this my shoulders like really burn. Here I am trying to shake it out because it's just like hard to do. Again, I'm not sure if it's because I'm weak or because my shoulders have really low mobility, therefore it makes it really hard to do. Ideally I would do this twice a day, but it's just not fun. And if I really try and do it twice a day, I probably will stop it because it's just too kind of I don't know, it's too unpleasant to really try and do twice a day. So I'm just aiming for once a day, and hopefully I can just keep that up. So basically that's the gist of what I'm doing. What is not in this video is I'm doing face pulls once a week at the moment, but I'm going to do face pulls twice a week starting from January because I've confirmed with work that they're going to let me go down from 32 hours a week down to 26 hours a week. So instead of doing 4 days of 8 hours, I'll be going down to 4 days of 6.5 hours, which gives me like extra time. So what I'm hoping to do is do my sort of leg workout and ab core work and posture stuff twice a week instead of once a week. So that will be cool. That's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that I'm really doing. Yeah, that seems like pretty much it. Yeah, if there's any updates I'll let you know, but that's pretty much where I'm at and what I'm doing. If you have any advice for rounded shoulders or anything that you've done to fix posture, you can let me know. That'll be appreciated, but we'll see if this works. Catch you later.